Aren't they so beautiful, you guys? This is my first time trying to grow ranunculus, and at the beginning it wasn't a great start, because if you saw that video where I tried to sprout these guys for the first time a couple of weeks ago, you saw what a mess I made. I mean, not embarrassing at all. I put the corms upside down, but thankfully I posted that video the next day, I think, on YouTube, and you guys told me, hey, you're doing it wrong. So I went back and I flipped every corm in here, and I placed a little bit more soil on top of them, and I think we're okay. I think we're on the road of progress here. I also mentioned that I kept this container, I was going to keep it in a dark, cool room. This room right here where I have all of my seeds growing is definitely really crispy, really warm, and it has a lot of light. From what I read, ranunculus like a cooler ambience for them to sprout, and a dark spot as well. So I put them in a room where those conditions were perfect, and you can see the results here. I have like these two guys are definitely about an inch or so in height. There's a lot of things happening here, so I am definitely ready for these guys to be put into their bigger containers where they can definitely grow and spread. I am very, very excited because so far, other than the little bumpy start, so far these guys are doing amazing. They are growing, and hopefully we'll get some ranunculus blooms. I don't know, they seem kind of tricky to start to get going in the garden, but fingers crossed, and we are going to get some beautiful blooms. I had to purchase a few of these special containers, special just because I don't have this size in the Bootstrap farmer containers that I have. I got this size from Amazon, and these are their 3.3 inches. They are square. They're a little flimsy, I'm not gonna lie, but I feel that after purchasing items from Bootstrap, which are amazing quality, anything that I buy that is not theirs is just going to be really flimsy. But I think maybe that I can definitely get a good season out of this. And the reason why I'm not going to be using these guys is because the corms are already getting to be kind of big. If I dig, see if I can do this. Look at these guys. This guy already has a good root there happening. They're not going to get too much of an extra space if I use this 2.5 inch, but they will if I get this size right here. And I think they're the perfect size for this job anyway. So I got a bunch of those from Amazon that were very inexpensive. I'm going to put the link in the description of this video if you want to check them out. So what I'm going to be doing is that I am going to be placing these guys into this container. I am going to be using potting mix. Any potting mix that you guys choose works. I use regular potting mix for these guys, nothing special, just whatever I could find at the store. And I did put these corms here on the 8th of February. Today is the 23rd. So they have been growing here for about 15 days or so. And like I said, so far they're looking really, really good. Like, look at that. Look at that root system. That is just intense. So I am going to fill these containers with regular potting mix. I'm going to just fill a little bit of the bottom so that I can place these guys and then just cover them with potting mix completely. They will be completely covered with potting mix. So let me show you how that's done. I have two types here of ranunculus, so I'll just show you what varieties those are, and then we can get started.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far.
I am just starting by placing just a little bit, maybe like an inch or so of potting mix at the bottom, just where I can just place the corms. I am not filling them up because I want to make sure that I place the corms nicely, the right way this time. And I got about 18 of these 3.3 inches containers that fit in a 10 by 20, and they fit nicely in here. So that's also one of the reasons why I chose these guys. And these first rows right here from this side over here are Tecolote Cafe. Beautiful deep color that I'm just going to love. Look at that, you guys. Look at that intense roots. That is crazy to me. So what I'm going to be doing is that I am just going to try to place the roots nicely and secure, and then I'm going to come here and then fill these trays completely with potting mix. Some of these don't really have a lot of roots, like this guy right here. Look at that, it has a couple of sprouts coming already, but it doesn't really have a lot of roots like the other guy. And I think that just happens with, look at that. Look at that. That is basically just going to be sitting there. And then I'm just going to cover this completely with potting mix. Now, as you can see, some of them just barely have anything going on there. But this guy is clearly alive, so I'm not going to give up on it, because just like with seeds, I think that some of these just are a little bit behind. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at those roots. I mean, all of those roots, just 15 days that it took. My gosh, these guys, this one has tons of sprouts happening there. Look at those roots. I have 2 extra, so I have 20 total. So I'm just going to make 2 extra containers with potting mix. Okay, this is the cafe variety. This is the one that I am super excited about. The other one was salmon. It's a really nice color, but I really want to see this variety. This guy has nothing. Ooh, and that's very squishy. This guy has nothing, but it's squishy. So that's not good. And I barely gave them any water, you guys. I gave them just enough. This one has lots of sprouts there as well. This guy has no roots whatsoever. I don't know if you can see that green little dot there of growth. So I'm going to give it a chance. I mean, why not? it just got really dark outside. I think we have a major storm coming. But I am done potting up my pre-sprouted ranunculus. I am very excited. I am hopeful that these guys are going to do okay. We'll see. If you guys have any tips for me as far as growing ranunculus from this stage on, please let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate it. What I'm going to do now is that I'm just going to place this on my shelves, the shelves that I have here with my LED lights. I don't have the lights on because of the video, but I'm going to be watering from the bottom. One of the things that I heard is that these guys can really rot really easily with too much water, so I am just trying to keep an eye on that as well. But I think that being here in the warm room is just going to help these guys grow and grow. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I can show you an update here in a couple of weeks how these guys are doing. But so far we are going well with growing ranunculus. So thank you for being here, you guys, and until the next time.